All right, welcome everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this week market analysis. My name is Clement Oyinlola, and I'm so glad to have you on this session with me. All right, so without wasting too much of our time, I would go straight to what we have for this week. I would like to start with deriv this week. So let's start from step index. Let's take Let's start from step index, all right? So let us just go through from there and then we move into. By the way, let me share my trading results with you, my today's trading results with you, all right? So I entered, how many trades I entered it today? Let me check the history. Okay. Just give me a moment, all right? Come on. All right, it's not responding. All right. Okay, let's go to currency analysis while we wait for that to respond. Let's go to currency analysis while we wait for that to respond. All right. So let's start with gold. All right. So I saw this morning on gold and I was like, okay. Normally, I don't like trading on Mondays because Monday is the beginning of the week, and so there are a lot of manipulations going on Mondays. That if I want to trade on Monday, I have to trade later in the night. So why not just wait till Tuesday morning and then trade? All right. So some of us followed some of my setup last week, and I got some amazing feedback from us. That's awesome. All right. So let's see what we should expect this week. Now, this is straightforward. If you do top-down analysis from 4 hours, you can see this is the support right here. You can see this support, right? Sorry about that. You can see this support right there. You can see it becoming a resistance here, and then its support here became a resistance here. All right. Okay. All right, and then it's holding currently as a resistance here. All right, so it's currently holding as a resistance there. So you can see that now. If you are a swing trader, all right, you can just go straight for this and just sell. But you see, I can't promise you that this will sell as low as this price. So what I can say you should do is sell up to this level right here, which was a support here. All right, became a resistance here. All right, so you should watch out for here first of all before you decide to sell all the way. So if I were to sell this gold right now, my take profit would be at $1835. Now, $1835 would be my take profit. Then, if it breaks that level, then I can be targeting 1810. All right, so that's about 1835 from the current price is about 2,000 pips. Sorry, did I just say 2,000 pips? 200 pips. Sorry. All right, so that's about that. All right, so we have basically seen everything gold is going to do right here on 4 hours, but you can go down to 1 hour and see some other things. All right, so as far as I know, gold is going to sell between now, tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's expect gold to sell. And so if you can catch gold sell for this week, you are going to watch out what happens right here. And then whatever happens here will decide if gold is bouncing back up or it is coming lower. All right, so let's wait and see. Now let's look at the Euro USD. Euro USD will give us a similar pattern to gold. All right, Euro USD will give us a similar pattern to gold, and so we should also expect something similar from Euro USD. All right, so last market analysis, I showed us on 1 hour to expect. I showed us a rising wedge that the market has failed to respect. All right, I think this was what we saw last week Monday, All right, but then if you look at Euro USD on a larger time frame from the daily, you would understand why it is that decided to buy. All right. So for now, Euro USD is bullish. Of course, even gold is bullish. All right. Gold that I said we sell this week is actually bullish, but the sell on gold is more like a retracement, a retest. That's why I'm not really sure gold will come as low as 1810. But for Euro USD, I don't know whether the market is going to retest yet or not, because I don't really see any. This is the closest resistance. This area is the closest resistance on Euro USD, and except there is a rejection candle around here, you can't really say that it is time for it to go down, right? So if you look at it from this angle, all right, so we should expect a rejection candle. If I don't see a rejection candle on this level, I am not selling Euro USD. So if you come down to 1 hour, you can see these little things coming up on 1 hour. You can see this massive move right here. Let me use this to draw to indicate that you see this massive move right here, and then you see the reduction in momentum right there, and then you see a little bit push up right here, and then you see another push up right here. All right, so it is important for us to observe these moves. All right, now if you look at this from here, if you look at this, this is about 206 pips. This is about 206 pips, right? Now look at it from here, it has reduced to 146 pips. All right, now look at it from here, that's about 150 pips. All right, and then it has also definitely, obviously, it has reduced from here too. That's reduced from here to here. All right, to 48 pips. All right, so that's more like a reduction in momentum for us, and it is not wise for you to jump and buy Euro USD. Don't jump and buy Euro USD now. Relax and let us sell Euro USD. Let the market makers stomp on as many as stomp on they want to do. All the market manipulation that wants to happen, let it happen, and then we can decide to go on and buy. So if I'm going to be trading Euro USD, I'll be shorting Euro USD down to this level. 1.06 is going to be my take profit for Euro USD. Now for pound JPY. Now I saw something interesting on pound JPY. Let me just draw it for us. I drew it earlier this morning. This is it right here. You can see this Elliott wave. See that Elliott wave pattern. All right, so this is what I expect to see on pound JPY. All right, so this is an Elliott wave pattern on pound JPY. Let's confirm if the Elliott wave is valid. How do we confirm? Leg 2, 3 must not be the shortest. Of course, we know that. If you don't know Elliott wave pattern rules, you should go and study Elliott waves. Leg 2 to 3 must not be the shortest. All right, so let's check leg 1. Leg 1 is 84, 85 pips. All right. Did I just say 85 pips? 858 pips. Now leg 3 is 885, which is more than leg 1. And what is leg 5? Leg 5 might actually stop around here. Yeah, leg 5 might stop around here. Let us see. Where is the nearest support level around here? You can see this. See it right here. Okay, yeah. You can see that right there. So if there's going to be if leg 5 is going to happen, this is it. So if you're a swing trader, this is your kind of trade. You're a swing trader, but I'm not a swing trader for now. I'm not trading swing trading. I like to pick my trades within the day, and I'm done for the day. So what I'm expecting personally, and if you look at this carefully, you will see a rising wedge also forming up here. You can see that rising wedge forming up there. See the rising wedge. Now, if you are aware of market manipulations, what you should expect, don't expect that this will automatically buy and then you start enjoying your buy. Expect a fake movement, at least probably like this, and then that will be your final confirmation to sell. All right. So for pound JPY, I'm bearish on pound JPY, but I'm I'm expecting market manipulations. If you go down to 15 minutes, 15 minutes thereabout, let's remove all of this. Let's put the intraday, let's put the daily separation. Let's put the daily separation right now. You can see that this has become today's highest price level. Right now, if by the opening of tomorrow's market, price is not able to break today's highest level, then you can go ahead and sell. But today is Monday. A lot of things might happen between tomorrow and Wednesday morning. All right. So major moves don't happen in the market Monday and Tuesday morning. Major moves happen between Wednesday and Thursdays. That's when you can get to know what will actually happen. So I'm bearish on pound JPY. I don't know if I have to wait till Wednesday before I sell pound JPY, but I'm not going to advise anybody to buy pound JPY right now. All right, now let us quickly move on to pound AUD. Let me remove this period separator so that we can concentrate better. All right, now let's go our top-down analysis. Pound JPY. Just look at this. This is an annoying market movement. This is what I call market accumulation. Accumulation is happening right now. Yeah, accumulation. Yes, that's what is going on right now. And whenever there is accumulation, it is a scary moment to trade, because accumulation means that they are going to accumulate all the orders that you can see in the market, and they are going to most likely give us a false break. A false break is a stop on. A false break will stop a lot of people out of the market. A lot of people will lose their money, and then the market makers will be smiling, and retail traders will be angry at the market and just want to take revenge on the market. And then everybody is angry and market makers are smiling. All right. So you need to start thinking like the market makers. All right. So if you are thinking like the market makers, you will not be afraid of what is going on here. Whatever is happening here will not bother you. Most likely this will happen. A false break will happen, and then they will sell. And then, I don't know, for now, we cannot say categorically that pound AUD is going to buy or sell until we have a false break, which is the stop ons, and then we'll now know the correct direction of the market. So accumulation is still happening. So let accumulation keep going on pound JPY, on pound AUD, sorry. Now, moving on to pound CAD. Pound CAD, I drew all these levels right here last week, and currently it is still respecting this level. All right, so pound CAD looking like a sell also. Yeah, let's go to 1 hour chart. Now you see this happening right here is showing us a tired market. So let's expect to see. I'm not interested in pound CAD this week unless I see something more convincing. And one thing that is looking convincing right now is this reduction in momentum. I can see 252 pips and then 179 pips. That's a reduction in momentum, and 173 pips. So momentum is reducing on pound CAD. I'm also expecting to short pound CAD if at all I'm going to trade pound CAD. Euro AUD. Euro AUD was bullish last week. I don't know how many of you enjoyed the bullish movement of Euro AUD last week, but I did. All right. So this is another opportunity. Euro AUD is still very much bullish. Yeah, it is still very much bullish. So you can look for your own good entry. How do you find your entry? Don't jump in a buy right now, because there's going to be a market retest. Can you see that? There's going to be a market retest. So don't jump in on a buy right now. Don't jump in on a buy right now. Let us see the market retest, and then we can continue to buy Euro AUD. As simple as that. Euro CAD. Let's see 4 hours on Euro CAD. Let's draw a trend line on Euro CAD. Where should we start from? Let's draw some resistance. Resistance here. Resistance here. All right, resistance there. So Euro CAD. Look at this level. Can you see that level? Can you see that level? So Euro CAD might keep going up, or it might come back and retest this level. Now let's look at this right here. Okay, I didn't see that before. Look at that. So you can see that Euro CAD is also currently at a resistance level. All All right. So I think you should pay attention to that resistance level because it might be important. It might be important. One, two, three. There is something they call three drive move in the markets. Let me draw it for you. The three drive move, the three drive pattern, right? We have it right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and then yeah. So that's three drive pattern. Now, if this three drive pattern is going to be valid, then you should actually expect a sell on Eurocard. So if I'm going to trade Eurocard, I would sell Eurocard. All right. So we can sell it up to this level and then before the market keeps buying. So let's that's an harmonic pattern in case you are wondering what that is. So this has formed a rejection candle right here. 1 hour candle just closed. So this is already 9 p.m. So I don't advise anybody to trade by this time of the day, except it is probably Tuesday night or Wednesday night, and then you just want to do an overday trading. All right. So that's for Eurocard. For USD Mexican dollars, what am I saying? This pair can be very frustrating, very annoying. If you're not patient with the pair, you can delete the pair from your watch list. But then let's be patient with the pair. Now, I feel USD Mexican will still buy, but we might see a spike, another spike to the low before we have a buy. We might see a spike to the low before we have a buy, right? If I check 1 hour candle, 1 hour time frame rather. Now, 1 hour time frame, nothing really interesting coming up apart from this right here. Now, this might make you feel like the market is about to buy. I will not buy until I see a retracement, and then a rejection candle, right? So trading is largely patient. All right? If you're not patient enough, you may not enjoy trading. So that is that about my watch list for currency trading. All right, let us see if our derivative account has loaded. All right, has loaded. I wanted to show you my trading for today. All right, this is my trading for today. I didn't trade any currency pair today at all. All right, so this is my trading for today on derivative. All right, so I made $118 in profit, and I only lost. This is a break even. If you're counting this as a loss, you're on your own. This is a break even for me, and this is a loss. Okay, let's say it's a loss. All right, so this is another one profit. Okay, so now what should we expect on derivative? Step index. Step index is interesting. It's still one of my favorites. I don't know why. I've been trading this step index for years. This is like going to be my second year of trading step index. All right, now step index for me is interesting, and I don't know about you, but let me show you something on the larger time frame. Now, on a larger time frame, right, we can see this happening on step index. You can see this happening on step index. All right, it's looking tiny. So let's go to 1 hour chart. Now, 1 hour chart gives us clearly what is going on. Now, instead of drawing that, one thing you should know about derivative trading is that derivative does not necessarily respect all the support and resistance, horizontal support and resistance you draw. Derivative largely respects your trend lines. Derivative works basically with trend lines. Your resistance and supports are not, it's not like currency pair where you can trace a resistance and support as far back as 6 months ago. It does not, it happens on derivative if you are trading daily or weekly. All right, but if you want to enjoy trading derivative, just trade with trend lines, right? Trade with trend lines. All right, now see this right here. Now you may think that this one to sell, but you'll be shocked that this is not going to sell. Now, one thing I've always been using to judge my step index is what is happening on V75. V75 and step index are negatively correlated in the sense that if step index is buying, V75 will be selling. All right. So I traded V75. This V75 was what gave me about $100 in profit, close to $120 in profit. This V75. Now, if V75 is selling, expect step index to buy. Now, look at what is happening on V75. This has been a sell. This has been selling and it will still sell further. It will still sell further. So what that tells you is that don't sell step index. It is dangerous to sell step index. Look for an opportunity to buy step index. All right. Now, once I'm done with this call, let me just do a live analysis and see if we can pick a live trade on this analysis. Now, we have seen what is happening on 1 hour. Let's go to 30 minutes. This is what is happening on 30 minutes. Let us remove this. All right. The lower we go, the irrelevance, those ones might be not absolutely irrelevant, because we know that on a larger time frame, the longer term trade is a buy. So when you are coming down to the lower chart and you are seeing a sell on the lower chart, be careful how you trade it. All right. If I see that on 1 hour, on 4 hours, I am expecting the market to buy, what I'm looking for on 15 minutes and 5 minutes is a confirmation and a good entry to buy. We call it sniper entry. That's what I'm looking for lower time frame. Right. So this is 30 minutes, right? So on 30 minutes, you can see this happening on 30 minutes. This is absolutely interesting for me on 30 minutes. And then if I draw this from here on 30 minutes, this is giving me what I call a falling wedge. If you know what a falling wedge is always a signal to buy. Now, if we come down to 15 minutes, it is still valid. 5 minutes, it is still valid, right? So what I'll do on 5 minutes is I'll just look at this right here. And okay, if I want to buy now, since I missed the entry, I missed the entry around here. Since I missed the entry right here, now look at this interesting thing on 5 minutes. Can you see this right here? Now look at this. This is what I call a convergence. This is a convergence. This convergence is telling you that market is going to buy. So why do you want to sell? Why should you sell? Right? So let's remove that. And let's remove this. Right. So what I'm looking for now on 5 minutes on step index is a break above. I'm looking for a break above, and after the break above has happened, I'm looking for a retest, and then I will continue to buy. So this is what I'm expecting on 5 minutes for step index. So once I see this happen, I'm in for the trade. Now, if you're on my VIP and you're wondering why I've not been dropping signals, I will start dropping signals from next month. I decided to take a break from dropping signals on the signal page, on the VIP page. All right. And if you are not on the VIP page and you want to join the VIP page, you can just chat me in my WhatsApp or send me a DM that you want to join the VIP page. I can give you a discount if you are joining tonight. I'm ready to give you a discount if you are joining tonight. All right. So moving on to volatility 75. I entered this V75 and it was just amazing. All right. It's just an amazing pair today. I entered with, you can see right here. I entered V75 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the 4, see them. Those are the V75 trade I entered. And it's just amazing. All right. So what should I expect on V75? Why did I close my sell? I closed my sell because of this. This is why I closed my sell. Market is getting oversold. Market is entering the oversold region. And if you check on 15 minutes, it is already in the oversold region. On 5 minutes, it is already in the oversold region. Now, on 5 minutes, there is already a convergence. Whenever I see convergence, it's always a good buy for me. There's already a convergence on 5 minutes. So this convergence is telling you that expect V75 to buy any moment from now. And that buy, I will not advise you to buy, because the longer term trade setup is a sell. That buy is simply a retest. It is simply a retest. All right. So what I'll look for is, since I know that this will buy any moment, I have closed my trade and secured my profit, I would expect the market to retest probably as high as this level as probably it might be as high as this. Now, if it's going to be as high as this, it might happen overnight. All right, except you are ready to risk your account and enter the trade and set your take profit around this place. All right, you can set your take profit around here so that when you wake up in the morning, you wake up in profit. But if you are going to enter, the best thing you can do for yourself is not to set a stop loss. Now, that would be dangerous because if you don't set a stop loss and the market decides not to retest or decide to retest later, you would have a massive drawdown. But if you set a stop loss and the market hits your stop loss and eventually buy, you'll be frustrated with yourself and be angry at yourself. So whatever you do, be ready to bear the consequences. Whether you want to set the stop loss or you don't want to set the stop loss, be ready to bear the consequence of your decision. That is trading for you. If you're not ready to bear the consequence of the decision, don't trade. All right. So for me, once I see a rejection candle, I might buy and set my TP and I'll be done for tonight and then we'll continue tomorrow morning. That's for V75. Now for V100, I've been watching this since afternoon. I've been expecting this to happen since afternoon. I drew this resistance level in the afternoon and I was expecting it to retest and it did. All right. In fact, I was expecting to just retest up to this level. This was the level I was expected to retest to, and it has passed it. Now, on 30 minutes, it is approaching overbought region. On 15 minutes, it is already overbought. On 5 minutes, it has done the overbought, and then it is coming out of the overbought zone. Now, for V100, it is a long-term sell, right? If you come down to 4 hours time frame, let's see what 4-hour time frame is showing us. On V100. V100 is a long-term sell, right? Why did I say it's a long-term sell? Look at this. Can you see that? Now that is okay. No, that's not what I want. Now this is a resistance, broke above, came back in. Now the sell will be cancelled if this breaks above. And since we are not so certain that it would actually continue selling, then we stay away from the market and see what happens, except you want to take the risk of selling. And if you are selling, I would advise your stop loss should be above here. Your stop loss should be above here. Your take profit can be as low as this level, all right? So that will give you a good risk to reward setup, all right? So for me, in my own opinion, I'll just wait. Let me remove this. I'll just wait and see what happens here. If price is able to come down below this resistance, then it will be a good sell for me. That's when I'll be interested in selling. If not, I'll just keep watching. All right. So let's move on. V75 1S. V75 1S is quite interesting for me. I recently started taking a look at V75 1S, and then it's looking sweet. Look at the higher the lower high, yeah, the lower low here, right? Lower low here, and then look at that, right? Look at that, right? And then look at this also, right? So it's just quite interesting. Now, if you look at this one, so all right, so yeah, okay, I've deleted that one. We're almost done, so let's relax our mind. All right, so for V75 1S, I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen here, and then I'll decide if I want to buy or sell. On 15 minutes, also the same thing, just waiting and waiting. I saw it right here in the afternoon as a good buy, but I decided to wait and see what will happen. Okay, another reason why I think I did not buy in the afternoon was because I was waiting for this to close above, and it finally did. Right, so if it is no longer going to, it won't worth your risk if you are buying this now, because you are buying, your take profit to be around here, and it doesn't make any sense because the market can keep dancing like this. Let me draw this for you. The market can keep dancing around that region for the rest of tonight. Now I'm going to leave this like this, and when we wake up tomorrow morning, I'll send you a screenshot. Let me screenshot this, and then I will send it to the group so that when we wake up tomorrow morning and we see that it has done what we expected it to do, we understand why I said it is not worth the risk anymore. All right. So one of screenshots, and then we look at the final asset for tonight. Then we call it a night. I'm waiting for my screenshots. All right, good. Now let's screenshot this. Let me send it to the page. All right, so let's see how that will play out tomorrow morning, and then we'll see what to do next. V100 1S. Yeah, I saw this also this afternoon, and it hasn't broken this level since afternoon. I've been waiting for it to break. It has refused to break, and if it doesn't break, I am not selling. So I am just waiting for it to break, and then I would sell. All right. So it's as simple as that. Trading is as easy as that. You don't have to spend hours checking one asset over and over again. We have done practically everything we need to do. Look at step index. All right. So it has done everything we needed to do. Look at this. Now, this is a good entry for me to buy. This is a perfect entry for me to buy right there. All right. So, all right. So see you some other time. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of the night. Celebrate you.